Hello guys, welcome to this channel. Again, this is Herminio, and today I'll be inviting you to a new presentation on Karl Marx, an introduction. We have our first presentation in the playlist of sociology, and if you want to watch email the archive, see the video link below. And if you like to watch the entire series, I would like to invite you to subscribe, like, comment, and be our partner. Hit the notification bell, choose all for you to get notified for our next video. So again, this is the second presentation under the areas of sociology. So stay tuned with us in the next few minutes. Marx is devoted into these areas of studies in his entire life. Number one is radical political activity, journalism, theoretical studies in history, and then political economy. So see, Marx really has so much time spent on these areas. And Marx full name was Karl Heinrich Marx, although he was known on with the name Karl Marx, but there is a Heinrich there at the middle of his name. Now, he was born on May 5, 1818 in the city of Trier on the river Moselle. Now, this is in Germany. This is a place where during the time it is a little close to Belgium, uh, France, and Germany. But if you try to look into really, Marx is a German Jew. His ancestors were rabbis, and his father Heinrich, a lawyer of liberal political views, and later from Judaism converted to Christianity, and even Marx was baptized with the rest of his family in 1824. Now, at school, Karl Marx excelled in literary subject. In 1835, he entered the University of Bonn to study law. And University of Bonn really is a German university, even the time and even up to now, still existing. Now, in 1836, he transferred to Berlin and became a member of the Young Hegelian Doctor Club, a Bohemian group. Now, during this time, he was influenced by the leading figure of that group, the Doctor Club group, the theologian Bruno Bauer. And the views of the Doctor Club turned increasingly radical. This is maybe because to some extent it would seem under Marx's influence in the late 1830s. You know, Marx doesn't just want to be the tail of the group, but he wants to be the head of the group. So imagine his influences. He was influenced with a theologian, and we cannot say Marx really knows so much in theology, as well as on social science. Now, his writing work started maybe with the Rheinische Zeitung. It is a newspaper where he became an editor. This is how how devoted he is in journalism, and his famous uh, writing works are as follows. He have written the Communist Manifesto with Angels, the 3-volume, very famous volumes of his writings, the Das Kapital. It has 3 volumes, or the Da Capital. So Marx was so famous with this. His doctoral dissertation was on the difference between the philosophies of Democritus and Epicurus, where he analyzed in a Hegelian way. In fact, I have a copy here at home on the difference between the Democritian and Epicurean philosophy of nature, his doctoral dissertation. And Marx also, he has also written the German ideology with angels, and then also the poverty of philosophy. These are some of his books that he have written. Now, after a 6-year engagement with Jenny von Westphalen, he married her on June 1843. So Marx is not really, he's a good lover. He's not just a scientist, a philosopher, an economist, but also he is a good lover. He married the love of his life, Jenny von Westphalen. So they were married in 1843, and his long honeymoon with Jenny makes him work on the critique of Hegel's philosophy of right. an essay on the Jewish question. So, so imagine that even during honeymoons, Mark was able to write a book on right things. He's really a writer, a journalist in his nature. So he have written during that honeymoon, the long honeymoon, the critique of Hegel's philosophy of right and an essay on the Jewish question. And the newspaper Rheinische Zeitung was banned by the Prussian government on March 1843, and this event made Marx decide to go abroad. So he was a little persecuted by being the editor of this banned newspaper. Um, Maybe because this newspaper is a little radical, exposing so much of the issues during his time, and the politicians don't like it. So from Prussia to Paris, that happens in October 1843, and then later on expelled from France and moved to Brussels, this is on Belgium, and returned to Germany in 1848, then Paris, and on August 1849 for London. This is the final place where he died and then work on so much of his life. So imagine from Prussia to Paris to Brussels, Belgium, to Germany, and then to Paris, then to London in 1849. So Karl Marx really traveled a lot, not because of 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 gaining profit for himself, but because of his devotion in life, writing and journalism. Now, his Das Kapital has 3 volumes where that he worked, whose second and third volume was edited and published by Angels after Marx's death. So only the first volume that he really published by himself, and then but the second, the third was posthumously published thanks to his longtime friend Angel, so who published the entire book. Now, his last 10 years of his life was in a very poor health. Marx suffered really a very poor health. Aside from his family was also suffering from the poor health during the time when they stayed in London. So yeah, this is what happened during the last 10 years of his life. And later on he died in March 14, 1883. This is where Marx uh, Marx was buried in London, and he was buried at Marx was buried at the Highgate Cemetery, London, and that's the end of our presentation. And I hope you enjoy. And if you like to watch Emil Durkheim, click the link below that after the description. And I hope you for more. If you want more, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell. Hits all, and thank you for watching and enjoy. Again, this is Herminio signing off.